So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Sarr. Mane. Diatta. Now it's Sarr. Sarr. Sarr! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he's going direct. Wins the duel this time. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Gets it away. Gay, out to the left it goes. And it's Mane. Liakate. Camara played out towards the right wing. Upamecano. Hernandez. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele, over to the left. Aim forwards, chance here to counter. Good ball over the top. Saliba gets it clear.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Elise, clipped into space, and that has been cleared. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Senegal have reclaimed it. Mane, and he goes cross-field. Sarr. Diatta gets a cross in. Upamecano, gently done. Moved on forwards. That'll be a throw. Has crossed into the middle. Bullish header! Oh, that is up, and he's following up! Goal, France! I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Sarr. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's heaved it away. And here's Mane. Gay. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Hernandez. And it's played forward. And it's Dembele. Dembele calmly anticipates. Diatta. Kamara. Sarr. Diatta. Sarr. And a chance! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Rabiot. Upamecano. Rabiot. Chouameni. Upamecano. Hernandez. Upamecano shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Diatta. Diatta forwards and with intent. Gay. And here's Jackson. Caresses it through. Sarr. Now it's Sarr. And he's there to get it away. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Jackson. Great challenge, time to perfection. Kamara. Camera gently done. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, that's too long. Well-timed, excellent interception. Liakate. France are already ahead, the perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Moved on forwards. And it's Mane. France leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Kamara. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Sarr. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Senegal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Sarr clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Diatta, aim forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Upamecano. Saliba, forwards and with intent. And here's Elise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mane. Now this could... There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. It's a goal kick. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Sarr. Out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. Cherki. Moved on forwards. Elise. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, perfectly measured that. That has been cut short. Saliba. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Showing good feet. Cherki. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rabiot. Mbappe! Oh, another save. Cleared away. And it's Chouameni. Rabiot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Jackson. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Saliba cuts it out. Olise. Mbappe, oh, good spread. Koundé. Koundé, and he's gone backward here. And that has been clubbed away. Saliba. Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Hernandez, gently done. Plays it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Dembele. Lovely feet.
France clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Played back in. And here's Mane. Can he deliver? Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Diatta makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cherki. Olise. That's an imaginative pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mane played with finesse. Gay. And here's Mane. And here's Jackson. He's away. Jackson! And he's there to clear it. Sarr. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Dembele.
And it's Hernandez.
Cross goes in there.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Hernandez clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Mane, now he's off and running. Good play on the left-hand side here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that has been cleared. Rabiot. Koundé looks to the other side. Dembele. And it's played forward. Dembele looking to run onto it. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe laid out to the left flank. Kamara, Sarr, that's good play, Diatta, now here's the delivery, and it's claimed by the keeper. Hernandez, and it's lofted through here. That'll be a throw-in. Very nicely done. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Diatta's cross. Saliba shifted upfield. Rabiot. Oh, can he get onto this? Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Cherki! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cherki really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Mane. Played towards the other side. Kamara. Diatta. Diatta gets a cross in. That's going to go a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. And here's Mane. He can get that clear. Gay aim forwards. And here's Jackson. Mane. And that was very necessary. And here's Mane. Mane plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe, spread out to the left. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. And he's picked out the run. Niakate gets rid without sophistication. Gay. And it's Mane. Mane. And he's cut it out. Olise. Lobbed in behind. Diatta with the clearance.
Olise, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Defending of the desperate variety. Olise! Goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Niakate, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Succumbs to the pressure. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Dembele. Tchouaméni, gently done. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Played into the middle. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Sarr. Diatta. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Gay. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's the keeper's ball. And it's played forward. Sarr. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Oh, easy pickings there. Liakate. Out to the left it goes. Saliba. Koundé chooses to go cross-field. Diatta forwards and with intent. Looking to break at pace. Sarr. Kamara. Diatta. Excellent. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, sweet feet. Gay has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. And that's a dangerous ball. That's good defending, very good defending. Moved on forwards. Hernandez kicks it up now. Time to deliver. Played in with purpose. Back in once more. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. And it's Mane. Mane played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Jackson. Jackson! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Jackson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Should have done better, and he knows it. They've played it short. Gay. And he whips it in. Upamecano gets it away. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Dembele goes pelting down that left-hand side. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. Here comes another cross. And it's Koundé. So who's he picking out? Cherki. Rabiot done delicately. Hernandez crosses. Clears it away. And here's Dembele. Tries a deft little ball. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Olise. And the whistle goes for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals.
Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. Dembele. Hernandez. That's a good run down the left. And the shot! Looks to the other side. Sarr. Kamara. Now it's Sarr. Sarr. Oh, that's neat. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
And it's Kamara.
Kamara. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's trying the shot. Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class. The second half sparked straight into life. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tchouaméni. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Hernandez. Decent enough try.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Kamara. Sarr. And here's Jackson. Real chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Rabiot.
Saliba.
Tchouaméni. Upamecano. Saliba. Koundé is onto it in a flash. Rabiot. Cherki.
And it's Hernandez.
That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a good ball through.
Now it's Jackson.
Mane. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Senegal take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rabiot, Koundé, it's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Kamara. Diatta, played towards the other side. Mane. And he's managed to gift it back. Niakate. Gay. Niakate. And he goes cross-field. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gay, aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Great chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Diatta. Out to the right. And that has been cleared. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Jackson, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Senegal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hernandez, gently done. Keeper's got good distance on that. Olise. Koundé. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Diatta.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Upamecano with a definite foul there. Hit into the middle. Kunde, and it's been played through. He's beaten the last man. Great defending, strong and determined. That looks a cracking ball.
Now it's Jackson.
He has found the way through. Jackson tries to dink it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Sarr. Mbappe.
Over to the left. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Dembele's cross. A header! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. And it's Rabiot. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very...
Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sarr attempts a clearance. Rabiot.
Senegal will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more...
This is gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Mignon sends that a long way.
Sarr.
Hernandez wins the duel this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That is lovely. Cherki. Rabiot. Cherki! Gay looks to the other side. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. Out of play for a throw. couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's a little off target.
Jackson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dembele's delivery. Nice interception, well timed.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Great defending, strong and determined.
Kamara.
Out to the right.
Now it's Sarr. Sarr.
He's looking unstoppable.
Sarr. Dembele, aim forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Olise knocks it out wide. Tries a measured ball. Sarr. Camera, and the keeper's got it again. Mendy, long ball by the goalkeeper. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe.
And here's the chance to counter.
Now it's Mane. He's found the way through. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. And it's Hernandez. And here's Dembele.
And he's there to clear it. Chooses to go back. There are a few waiting for it.
Olise.
Oh, it's played into the area. And they can counter here.
Liakate. Gay.
Played out to the right.
Now it's Sarr. Ambitious ball here. Sarr.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Diatta. Sarr in acres of space out wide.
A lovely bit of skill. Oh, shooting chance!
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
So what can they make of this? He can run onto that. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a threat. It's Dembele! It's in!
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Sarr has a look inside the box. Nice control. Diatta. Sarr. Oh, that's a very... takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chouameni played towards the other side. Senegal.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Searching passes played there. Senegal have got it back and they'll have another go. Sarr crosses it in. And it's a corner. Deftly away. There will be a throw-in. And it's Mane. Mane, and that's aimed into the middle. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Camera plays it short. Mane's cross. That is a brilliant interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Cherki. Gay shifted upfield. Dembele. That looks a good cross.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Saliba getting this one clear. Chouameni. Cherki.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Sarr. Sarr. Moved on forwards. Kamara. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Dembele.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's come loose!
Senegal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rabiot clears it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Saliba goes forward. The pass is intercepted. Mane. Gay. Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele! And the lead stays intact, just.
Dembele was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle.
Senegal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Chouameni forwards and with intent, and claimed it back swiftly. Doué played out to the left flank, swings it. Oh, what a climb! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there. Senegal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Dembele going full tilt down the left. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gay. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Just 5 minutes left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Sarge cross.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
France making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Upamecano. Chouameni shifted upfield. And it's Gusto. Rabiot. France don't have many options and time is running out.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Doué. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Aim forwards. Iñigo gets over and intercepts.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Rabiot. Dembele. Gay gets it away.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Olise! And he hits the net!
We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Senegal are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Ndiaye. We are into overtime. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mbappe. Olise. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Olise. And he's well positioned. Mbappe!
Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Niakate, gently done. Over to the left.
Last chance, perhaps.
Now it's Ndiaye.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Chouameni.
And it's played forward.
Olise. Olise played out towards the right wing. And here's Olise.
That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in.
Diatta.
Tries to clear.
France close now to seeing this one through to the end. Rabiot. Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Dembele. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Niakate. Gay.
Played out to the right.
Sarr. Dembele. And it's Dembele.
And that is that.
So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
France leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so